You gotta love finding some cool Pokemon plush at the Goodwill. Very nice. Oh, there's a Pikachu. Hey guys, it's Brian again from Giant Monster Aftermath with a little different video this time. Today I'm just going to show off a few of my recent thrift store pickups and a couple of things I received in the mail. And this will be for the month of January. So probably each month I'll go through and gather up everything I've purchased for the previous month and kind of show it off and kind of show you guys what I pick up at Goodwills and thrift stores, and some pretty cool finds, to be honest. But I'm just going to go ahead and I got them all stacked up here on the table, so I'm just going to go through them one by one and kind of show you guys what I look for in thrift stores and the kind of video game deals that I tend to find. Starting off, I found these games. They were at a local thrift store. It's like an opportunity store in my area, and surprisingly they had these for 50 cents each. So as you can see, I got Armored Core 2 for the PS2. Didn't have a booklet though, unfortunately, but disc in case. It's a little beat up. Pretty nice though. Then surprisingly I did find a copy of Pikmin for the Gamecube. This is complete with manual and disc, and it's 50 cents. So I mean, this is an awesome pickup. I couldn't believe it was only 50 cents. And then they had a few sports games as well. So the only one I picked up out of those was NHL Hits here, and that's also on the Gamecube. And I believe this one's complete as well. Yeah, booklets included in this as well. So kind of cool 50-cent pickups. So I'll be checking there more often. Couple other games I picked up at Goodwills throughout the month of January. I grabbed these two right here. Nothing special. A fitness game and a golf game. I mean, my Goodwill sells them for $1 a piece, so $1 for a Wii game is a pretty good deal for me. I'll go ahead and pick that up. Next up, a couple of horror related items. We got Children of the Corn 2, and that's on DVD, and that's a sealed copy, so it's kind of cool. If you can see the spine there where it's sealed at in plastic. Just a cool little thing to add to the collection. I also found this Night of the Living Dead. It's like a 2 VHS tape collector's edition. Very cool. Tapes are in great condition as well. The box is a little beat up, but it has some this little opening here, so I thought that was a really cool find. I found it, I think it was $1 at my local thrift stores. Staying on touch with horror, I also found a Blu-ray copy of the old It movie, so it's pretty cool. As you can see, it didn't come with the digital code. Sometimes they do, so I like that when that happens. And continuing with some Blu-rays, I found Season 1 of the Game of Thrones. So it's used, but I mean, for $1, I think it's a great deal. It's easily should be flippable on eBay, I would say. Next I found the Ice Age 3D movie, and I don't really collect too many Blu-rays. I do collect Blu-rays, but mainly like horror and oddities, so not too many 3D movies. But I think 3D movies where they were so trendy a couple of years ago that they could be worth some valuable in the future when certain people are looking for those 3D movies that they missed out on from the past. And up next is another 3D movie. This is Captain America, so really cool. And another one of the last 3D movies is I believe this is Toy Story 2, and as you can see there on the bottom, it mentions it having 3D. So let me just see here. Yeah, and I don't know if you can read that, but it says this is put in a 3D Blu-ray player only. So I thought that was pretty cool, and I think these could tend to hold value over time, so I'll keep picking them up for $1. So continuing on, looks like I have another Wii game I found. This is $1 as well at a Goodwill. Here are two more games that I picked up from a Goodwill. If I can get the glare off there. We got Tribes Aerial Assault for PS2, Time Splitter on PS2. This one's complete. The disc on those look great, by the way, so that's really cool. And yeah, this one's complete as well. I forgot to see if it's on there, but everything looks really nice on these, so those are great $1 pickups. Up next is it's just a Stephen King, The Green Mile. It's like a first printing of it. It's paperback. Really good condition. A little yellowed from age, but all the pages and stuff's clean, so I definitely had to pick that up. I think I probably have about every Stephen King book ever printed, so, but I'm always looking for those first printings, so I went ahead and picked it up, so might as well keep that. Next here we have Brain Age 1 and 2. It says $2.99 on the stickers, but the Goodwill I went to that day, it had the purple tags or whatever marked down to half off, so I actually got these for $1.50 each. And let me check. I'm pretty sure both of these were complete as well. So yeah, complete. And I think this one is, yes, complete as well. So I mean, those games aren't really expensive, but I don't have them on DS, so I went ahead and picked them up, so that was a good deal. Next, we have a Dance Dance Revolution Xtreme 2 for PS2. I think this is $1.99, so I picked it up as well because I don't think I have it yet. And then I found these two copies of Eli Stone. It's like the final season. As you can see, this one is the purple tag, so I got this one half off. So these were originally $2, so I got this one for $1, but this one for $2. And I plan on just selling these on eBay. I think they go for maybe $15–20 a piece. They're still sealed, as you can see there. So cool little deal. And let's see, I think I got one more. So here's I picked up Damage Incorporated for the 360. It's one of the games I don't have in my collection at the moment. I think there's a collector's edition of this with a joystick or like a air stick or whatever that I'd like to get. So maybe one day I'll pick it up if I find it. But this was actually at a vendor's mall, but it was only $5, so I went ahead and picked it up. So add it to the collection. And let's see, I think I got a couple more. Here we have two CDs. They're actually the same CD. It's Kid Cudi, his Speeding Bullet to Heaven album. They're both sealed, and looks like somebody bought them on Amazon and just dropped them off at the thrift store, so for whatever reason. But they were $1 a piece, so I picked them up. They're sealed. Might be able to get 20–25 a piece out of them, so we'll see. Next we have a couple of Pokemon plush, which is kind of cool to find. I usually pick all of them up that I see. First, here's a little Umbreon. It's a tiny little thing. It's it just says cartoongift.com, so I'm not really sure where that brand came from. So if it's not worth it, then I'm going to just give it to my daughter. Here's an Eevee I found. It's a smaller Eevee. Pretty nice condition. Maybe wash it or something. It's pretty nice. It's also Pokemon branded, so that's a good thing. And all the plush is usually $1 in at my local Goodwills and my thrift stores. So anywhere from $1 to 50 cents. But these right here, for whatever reason, this is a big, it's like a Build-A-Bear Eevee, as you can see from the BAB there on the paw. And pretty massive, kind of heavy. This one's kind of dirty looking. Probably need a good washing on it and maybe brushed out or something. But I'm guessing the Goodwill folks kind of knew this was a little bit more valuable. They had these priced at $4.99, so $5 for that. And Eevee just happens to be my daughter's favorite Pokemon, so usually if there's an Eevee, I pick it up for her. So she'll probably get this one after I clean it up, maybe the smaller one too. But here's the biggest one. This is a Flareon, and also it's Build-A-Bear Workshop as well. And for whatever reason, This is going for like 70, 80 bucks on eBay, so not really sure why. I think it's a retired Pokemon or a retired stuffing or whatever they do there. So as you can see, this was also $44.99. So pretty cool little pickup for $5, and it'd be cool to flip this unless my daughter persuades me to give it to her. So pretty cool find. Couple of unique items here. This one is I got the big box. Let me turn it around here. I got the big box PC game. This is the NASCAR racing game that Sierra did many years ago. Box is a little beat up, but it's really awesome. I really enjoy finding big box PC games, and I think yeah, this is from Goodwill, so they're all $1 a piece. And I checked to open them up. They're all complete with the CD and booklet and all that cool stuff. So really cool part of history to keep up there. And then here's part 2. It's also complete in box as well. Opens up there to show the engine and everything. So really cool big box PC. This one has a little, I don't know, like water damage, or it looks like somebody might have spilled a drink on it or whatever. But for $1, might as well pick it up and add it to the PC game collection. Next we have, this is a PlayStation 1 Classic. This was a Facebook Marketplace find. A guy in my area had this posted for $60, so after I messaged him about it, he also included a flash drive that was modded or hacked or whatnot with a bunch of PS1 games on there. So I thought for $60 and to get all this and also the flash drive, I thought that was a pretty cool deal. So it's still got the box. It's been into it. It's not sealed or anything. So really cool to have. And let me show you the controller here. He also included like a, I've never heard of the brand. It's Yak, but it's a it's like a PlayStation Classic controller that's wireless that you just plug in. It's like a plug and play. Feels kind of cheap, not that great to be honest, but I mean I'm probably gonna play some RPGs or Digimon or something, Digimon World, with the modded flash drive. So pretty cool to have this. $60 for the whole thing. It's a pretty good deal. And let's see. And last up for the thrifting, I picked up these 3 Game Boy Advance games. It's like Centipede and Breakout and something. I don't know if you can see it there. Then we got Pac-Man Evolution on Game Boy Advance, and also Scooby-Doo Cyber Chase and Scooby-Doo Mystery Mayhem. So I'm not sure if I actually had these, but for $1 I always pick them up, so wasn't going to leave those behind. Okay, so up next is a couple of things that I've either picked up like new at a store or bought on Amazon or through limited run games or whatever. There's a couple of games here just going to show you. So first up was Descenders. I've been wanting to play this game on portably because I play it on Xbox all the time. It's one of my son's favorite games, so I didn't even know it was available on the Switch, but it was on the like the discounted section in Walmart for like $17, so picked it up. Thought it'd be a cool game to try out portably. Hopefully the load times aren't as bad as it is on Xbox. Next we have Just Die Already. And this is like an open sandbox game where you're like old people and you just kind of just kill stuff, kill each other or whatnot. It's a little, I guess, gory, but kind of violent. I don't know. My daughter kind of wanted to play it, so I've been playing it first before I let her get a hold of it. I don't want her to get into anything too crazy, so it's a pretty cool pickup. This was $20 at GameStop, so went ahead and grabbed that. I thought that was kind of fun to play. And here we have, this is Commandos 2 and Praetorians. It's the HD remasters of both of them. And I was looking through Xbox Live, and Praetorians was on sale for $10. And I started looking to see if I could get a physical copy of it because I prefer physical over digital. It's just, you know, the resellability of it. And come to find out, these two games are bundled together in a double pack, and Amazon had them on there for $16 for both of them. So I figured $8 a piece is even cheaper than the digital offer. So I picked this up. I'm gonna go ahead and play this pretty soon. As you can see, it's still sealed. I got it in the mail like 2 days ago, so it's really cool. Glad I found this on there. Up next is going to be the low print games. So here we have it's a magical high school girl. From what I read, this is supposed to be like an RPG. So Strictly Limited was the company that released it. If you can see it there, this light glare is awful. But Strictly Limited did it. And whenever I found out it was like an RPG, I went ahead and pre-ordered it because I'm a sucker for RPGs, and I'd like to just collect as many as can. And I like how they, if you can see it there, they like to put the numbered they number their cartridges or their cases so that way you know which number you got. So I always like how they do that. That's a cool thing to do. But I finally got this in the mail. I probably pre-ordered it back in like, I don't know, summer of last year. Who knows? It takes a while for them to ship their games out. Up next is a couple of limited run games. These games were part of their January sale, where they like take some of the previously discontinued games, and if they have any extras of them, they throw them back on the website and sell them there. So I picked up a couple that I missed throughout the year. The first one I picked up was Mother Russia Bleeds. And I don't think this is a limited run, like numbered game. This is just something that they publish through Special Reserves or Devolver, I believe. But thought this was a cool game. I overlooked it back when it first came out, so I'm happy to pick it up now. And they also number the back of it there, if you can see that. Number 1084 out of 2500, so pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and add that to the collection. Next is the Samurai Jack Battle Through Time game. I ultimately passed this up on a limited run. I didn't think that I would, be interested in it. And then I think it's for sale on Best Buy, so I considered getting it there, and I kind of passed on that too. It's like, am I really going to play it or not? And then whenever they ran the sale again and you could get it with this cover art, I pulled the trigger and just went ahead and bought it. So I like to buy limited run games in groups so that way I can kind of save on shipping. I think it cuts off a couple of dollars compared to, buying one game at a time. But happy to add this, and I'll probably check it out soon. Next we have the return of Obra Dinn. And if I remember correctly, I might have played this on Xbox. It's not really for certain. I'll have to open it up and try it out. But this is another limited run game that I had missed on, and I went ahead, and since it was available again, they get you with the FOMO, so I couldn't pass it up. Went ahead and picked it up. Pretty cool game. I don't know, maybe I'll play it and then be like, oh, that was that game I didn't like on Xbox, but hopefully not. Next is Mary Skelter Ii. Now this game, it's not limited run, but I do remember wanting to pick it up, and then by the time I started looking for it, it was already gone, and I think it was already going for like 70, 80 bucks on eBay. I don't think it's that much anymore. But it's a cool little, I think it's a dungeon crawler. I've had a couple of people recommend it to me actually, so I kind of wish I would have got it then, but luckily it was available again, so cool little pickup here for me. I definitely going to check it out soon, so pretty neat. And I think it's supposed to be somewhat violent maybe, I'm not sure, but sounds cool. I'll try it out. Happy to add it to the collection. So this will probably be my last game I'm going to show here. It's Jim Henson's The Dark Crystal Age of Resistance Tactics. So whenever this game first came out, I kind of just, passed on it. I thought it might have been like a platformer or something, so, trying to get money from old Dark Crystal movie. But it turned out I was missing a key word in the title there, tactics, and so I kind of beat myself up for not picking it up, but I'm glad that it came back around again, and it was for sale. I believe this is like a tactical role-playing game, so that's definitely why I picked it up. I definitely need it for my RPGs that I try to strive to collect. So happy to find this, or happy to pick it up again and not have to pay eBay prices. So kind of awesome to have. And lastly, this will be my last item I show. It's about as much as I have collected through January. It's this copy of Pokemon Snap, and this was just sitting in my local Goodwill. And as you can see, they priced this one for $3.99. So I'm guessing somebody in the back dug it out and was like, "Hey, this thing right here is worth more than $1." So $4, you know, original. I opened it up. It is authentic, so that's really cool too. Sometimes you find even fake games at Goodwill. It happens sometimes, but kind of cool to find this and add it to the game collection. But anyway, guys, this is a little different than what I usually do. Usually I just showcase games that I've collected over the years, but I don't know, maybe once a month I'll try to pile up everything I buy at thrift stores or order online and just kind of showcase it, just to, I don't know, just in case anybody's interested, and maybe look for specific stuff if you like thrifting, or maybe find a specific game that you hadn't known about and would like to pick up. But anyways, let me know what you guys thought. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and let me know, what do you guys collect? Take care.